a deep history of the Ikwerre, Ekpeye, and Ogba ethnic nationalities of Rivers State. During the reign of Ogba Ikwerre I, there was a warrior who served in his palace from a place called Akalaka that is still in Benin till this day. The chief warrior, known as Akalaka, was accused of trying to overthrow the Oba, who was Ikwerre I, around the late 14th to the early 15th century. Because of this accusation, he, Akalaka, his wife, his half-brother Ochichi, had to flee with their newborn baby, his name Ekpeye. Now, pay attention. His newborn baby was named Ekpeye. We will get back to this. While on the run, Akalaka settled at what we call River State today. He, Akalaka, waited for roughly over 5 to 9 years for his first wife from Benin to conceive again, but alas, she didn't, which was what prompted him to take a second wife from the Ndoni people. Now, pay attention. Ndoni is still in River State till this day, and this second wife from Ndoni bore him another son, which he called Oba, which is the Oba people, which is why they still call their kings Oba till this day. Now, pay attention. He now has 2 sons who would later be the founders of 2 ethnic nationalities in River State, the Ekpeye ethnics and the Oba ethnics. Now, let's continue. God, in his infinite mercy, opened the womb of his first wife from Benin up again, and she bore him another son, which Akalaka called Ikwerreland, or should I say, the Ikwerre people. Now, this is where the Ikwerres often get it wrong. You see, according to research, the Benins say the word is Ikwerreland, which simply means death shall not take this one away in their own language. But most times, we mispronounce it as Ikwerreland, which rightly translates to face of the palace. I have always asked myself as an Ikwerre person though, why there is always the N at the end of Ikwerreland. But then again, I guess we'll never know. So, moving on to our discussion. Over time, due to siblings' rivalry and disputes, Oba had to go his separate way to found his own kingdom, which is today called the Oba ethnic nationality. Ekpeye stayed back at the place Akalaka settled and also founded the Ekpeye ethnic nationality, and Ikwerreland crossed over to the other side of the river in what we call Ikwerreland today and founded his own empire. I guess we can call it that, since it is the largest of all 3 siblings. But here is the twist though. Ikwerreland or Ikwerre is not solely made up of the descendants of Ikwerreland alone. The brother of Akalaka, who also fled Benin by the name Ochichi, also founded some towns in Ikwerreland. And the 2 sons of Ekpeye also founded some towns in Ikwerreland. So here is a breakdown of the founders of Ikwerre. The last sons of Ekpeye, which are Ekpeye and Awala, crossed over to the other side of the river, known today as Ikwerreland, and founded the following towns. Ekpeye founded Rumekpe, Elele Alimini, Rumuji, Ndele, and some parts of Iba. Awala founded Isiokpo and some parts of Iba too. Ochichi, the half-brother of Akalaka the Great, also moved to the other side of the river, known today as Ikwerreland, and founded the following towns: Elele, Omarelu, Ebeda, Alimini Isiokpo, and Ikwerreland. The third son of Akalaka founded the entire remaining Ikwerre towns. So, roughly about 90% of Ikwerreland was founded by Ikwerreland, Akalaka's third son, and the remaining 10% was founded by the half-brother of Akalaka, whose name is Ochichi, and sons of Ekpeye, the first son of Akalaka, which is why we always say Eli Ikwerre Botu. because we are all connected by the way of Akalaka and Akalaka's father, no matter how you trace it. Now, most persons ask, how do you know all this? Well, it is simple. Oral history and traditions, well preserved by the custodians of the culture and history. Now, as we all know, Ikwerre is divided into 4 local government areas, which are Obiakpo LGA, Emohua LGA, Ikwerre LGA, and Port Harcourt City LGA. However, these 4 local governments have within them kingdoms, a total of 7 kingdoms to be precise, and each kingdom has its overall king, popularly called the Nyenweli or Yenwe Ali, and each kingdom have within them towns, which also has its individual chiefs, also called Yenweli or Yenwale as well. Give you a typical example. I am from Obiakpo LGA, but my kingdom is Akpo Kingdom. And in Akpo Kingdom, I am from Obogoro Town. And in Obogoro Town, I could be from Anaka or Umehinwa community. You never know.